Oh, dang it. Hope I'm not too far behind. Just gotta borrow the orb for the power. That's it. Nothing more. Ow! Ow! Ugh. Wait. Huh? Kind of recognize this place, but I don't. Wait, hold on. How did I just get brought here? The hell? Hello there again. Oh, great. It's been a while since I've seen you in person. You've been up to some things, White Rabbit? Mr. Control. Look, why am I here? I know you brought me here, but why am I here specifically? Look, I was just kind of doing something right now, and you're always trying to do something, White Rabbit. If it's not in your universe, it's in another, or you're at least trying to do something in another. Wait, hold on. Does this have something to do with Darl and the machine? Not just that. It has to do with you and being in that universe, when you're obviously not supposed to be in any other outside of your own. Isn't that right? Okay, I obviously know that, but there's a reason why I'm staying there. You care to share with me that reason, White Rabbit? Well, I think you of all people should know that when a universe is already kind of broken or in a broken state, that anyone else going to the universe isn't going to affect it as much as it is already. Maybe so. So me being in the basically Adam Gonzalez, staying in our universe, whatever it wants to go by, look, I won't affect anything. If anything, I want to help it, okay? I want to help that universe. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. You, of all people, should know that once a universe is about to break, there's nothing that's going to stop it from going extinct. Especially if he comes back there. Then that universe is doomed either way. Well, that's the one thing I'm trying to fix. If he does come back, which, I mean, more than likely he is going to, I'm going to make sure that when he does, and if he succeeds, then I'll have a backup plan. They'll have a backup plan in order to fix this world. That's what the whole deal with Darl is, okay? You know, usually I would be all up on you for meddling with other universes that aren't your own. But seeing as how the one you pull is just a variant and not a canon, there's no real harm. More than, you know, what's already been done. What are you talking about? You should be aware of the harm that's done to that world, even from the people that don't even mean it or even know it. What? No, I'm talking about when you said variant and canon. Don't you already know what that means? I don't know canon. Look, if there's something more that I should know, then just let me know right now, okay? And I'll be on my way. I still yet to understand why you care. And speaking of being on your way, you could be on your way right now. Back to your own universe. You have powers, for crying out loud. The gods gave you those powers. You can travel wherever you want. You're just not supposed to. And when you have the chance to go back home, you lied to them, saying that you're working on a teleportation device, or that you're wanting to. What's your desire here, White Rabbit? What is it? I told you my desire already, okay? Look, for the longest time, over all the universes I've watched, all the ones that have suffered or been destroyed, I've wanted to help, but there hasn't been anything I could do, because the gods and you won't allow me. And that's just because those universes are in perfect shape, and whenever they disappear, they're meant to disappear. This one, maybe it's meant to disappear, maybe it's not. But the fact is that it's a 50-50 chance at whether it goes or not. I feel like in that 50-50 chance, I can at least try to make one of those halves work for one of them. Or maybe both. Just tell me about the canon and I'll go. Like I already said. So stubborn. Okay, what is all this? I'm offering you an explanation. You see, a canon is what I prefer to as a universe that really canonically follows its timeline, and all variants to it are not connected in the sense of them sharing some importance in a storyline or just in the timeline. I'm confused. Let me pull it up right here. See, this Michael Afton from the Finite to Phrase universe on the Basically Adam universe spectrum. That one is a variant. And this one right here is a canon, meaning he's from that canonical universe. Meaning if that universe experiences the events, as in multiversal events, as it did now, or back then at the very least, then those same events in the mind of Michael or Vanessa will be shared throughout all variants. I like to consider it somewhat of a hive mind. But that hive mind is not physically connected to each other, more or less trans-dimensional, even when they don't know it. Same goes for Springtrap. He came from a Five Nights at Freddy's universe. That one was a variant. But the Michael from here came from the canonical one. That variant universe that Springtrap came from, though, isn't affected. And that's only because there's a big significant difference in that universe than there would be in any other variant of that universe. That one isn't affected. The canonical is, but the canonical changes don't affect the variant universe that has no Springtrap in it. Wait, so you're saying this canonical Michael Afton variant? Not a variant, a canonical version. Right, the canonical version of Michael Afton here from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie universe. Apparently, he experienced an event, and that event he experienced is going to be passed down throughout all his other variants. Like, they share one mind, but not really. And the Springtrap that's in the Day and Night universe right now, that's a variant of a Five Nights at Freddy's movie universe, isn't going to share those same canonical events because that variant universe he was a part of, he's no longer a part of himself, so he won't experience anything different. You catch on quick. Same goes for the Basically Adam movie universe. This one right here is a canonical version, but all those variants of the plush tubers are, like I said, variants. There are many in the whole Cosmo, many that share the same spaces, but all those spaces aren't filled up with the same person. The plush tubers here are not the same as the canonicals. Those are just variants from their own worlds. Same goes for Adam's friends in this universe. They're variants from another universe, another variant universe of another canonical universe. Okay, what's your point? What do you mean, what's my point? You were asking about this. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, look, I think I'll be going now. I think I can use this for my research. Thanks, Mr. Control. Your research isn't going to be much use to you or anyone else if Fusor gets the upper hand. What, Fusor? What about Fusor? Well, there is one thing I forgot to mention that you probably should know. The canonical Day and Night universe, which you are in just now, has gone through many changes through the whole transdimensional system and through its Earth's core. Through the core of the whole universe, actually. And Fusor is not a creature born from that core, and he's one of a kind there, but not in many of the variants. Many variant universes worked out very differently. Most of them, like with the variant Freddy that's there right now, everyone got their happy ending once Twisted Wolf was defeated. All that's happening right now in the canonical version isn't spreading out to all the other variants, unlike it would for the FNAF movie version. Wait, hold on. You just said that a canonical version of a universe experiencing a certain event, or at least some of the characters from the canonical universe do. You say that the canonical version of those characters that experience the event will share their whole experiences with the variants in their minds. But now you're saying that, like, the canonical version that I was in right now is going through many different things, the most different out of all the other dynamic universes, and none of the other variants are shaming the same mindset or events that everyone else has? Why is that? You don't seem to get it. When a canonical universe experiences a certain event, it only experiences a small event that has no severe change in the whole balance of that universe. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie universe experienced a sudden change, but it never disrupted anything. It was brushed off because there was no big change to the whole balance. There's a big, massive change to the Day and the Nightmare universe, the canon, and because of that, it's too much for all the variant universes to share. All the variant universes are working on their own, all the same as they would have if it wasn't for the one person doing all this in the canonical version. If the person in the canonical version wasn't doing anything, they would all share the same mindset, all of them. But if a certain event, a slightly different event was supposed to happen, then all the variants would also share that same canonical event. But the fact that so much has happened in the canonical version, it's too much for all the universes to take in all at once. So all the universes, all the variant universes of the Day and the Nightmare canon universe, they're all on their own. Okay. Thanks, I guess. I guess that should make sense to some people. Oh, okay, but wait, hold on. What were you saying about Fusor, though? That he's one of a kind? Like I was just going on about, yeah. Fusor in the Day and Nightmare canon universe right now that you are in, he's one of a kind there. He doesn't really exist in many of the others. His ambition for destroying all of animatronic mankind is not existent in many variant universes. Most of the time, he dies very early on. But for this one, this particular one, he isn't. He's out for blood, and I can't really foretell the future. I can't tell everything, almost. I may be called Mr. Control, but trust me when I say I am way out of controlling whatever's going on right now. Okay, so we're basically on our own for this one. I can't rely on the knowledge of other universes sharing the same events. Maybe you can share me some info on Fusor that you've picked up on. Maybe a past event that he experienced. Maybe something from that can help me figure out what the hell is wrong with him and how it can all be fixed. Maybe. You want to know? You really want to know? Yeah, so I just asked. After I show you this, you get out of here. I won't be seeing you again for a very long time. Wait, hold on. Before you do, did you even answer why you wanted me here in the first place? I wanted you here to tell you to go back, but I can see that you're too ambiguous in this thing. You want to do what you think is right, but as long as you keep going with that, you're only going to end up at the end of nothing. And the end of nothing, I assure you, is more than just a black and white void. Now feel free to witness the origin.